All right, thank you, Keenan. Now to a very sensitive subject. At some point in life, we've all been called names. A recent study ranked Michigan as the worst state when it comes to bullying. A social movement is working to end all of that and create a judgment-free society. Here to tell us about Defeat the Label is Jeff Sakwa, president of the organization. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
Talk to us about this organization.
We realize today in schools, it's one of the biggest problems in schools. Funding, we have the drug problem still, and this bullying concept is way out of line. It's just, when we all grew up, it was during the school all day long. Now people come home, social media, it's gone to a whole new level.
Yeah, that's true, because now it goes from the classroom onto smartphones and the computer and everything else.
24/7.
24/7. And so how bad is this problem?
It's a huge problem. We're addressing it on a daily basis through our social media.
Yeah.
We have a huge conference coming up on Monday at the Novi Suburban. We're bringing in Barbara McQuaid, who's the U.S. Attorney General for this district. From Steven Spielberg's foundation, we're bringing the executive director who talks about genocides. Bullies become genocides, right? It's the ultimate form of a bully is Hitler. So we have Justice Bernstein from the Michigan Supreme Court, and we have 3 professors from Michigan State coming in talking about the technology, the criminal actions of bullies. Bullies become criminals, and the victims can become criminals. Yeah. So it's a huge drain on society.
And so what's the purpose or the goal of the event on the 17th?
A lot of Q&A going back and forth to talk about the different aspects with school administrators, teachers, parents, and children, because it's a community problem.
Right, right. And so, we've just heard Michigan ranked where bully is, right? I mean, how did we get here, and what are you guys doing to kind of, nip that?
Well, we have many schools sign up for our programs. We do in-school programs. You can go to our website on defeatthelabel.com. But interesting, the gentleman who's emceeing our event got the law passed, Matt's Law. We lost his son. That's why it's called Matt's Law, after his son.
Wow.
He's a very courageous man who could have stayed home and wallowed for the rest of his life.
Yeah.
But he just moves forward. He speaks to schools all the time, and they pass a law. What's cool about the law is every school has to have a platform and a policy, but the legislature didn't tell them specifically what to do. They get to do what they want to do, and if it doesn't work, then the state will have to come in and do something about it. So we're working real hard at getting demographic statistics, because the FBI even wants to know, so we can know where the pockets of problems are and try to help it.
Right.
And even the Attorney General put together a hotline called It's Okay to Say, who will also be at our event, so people can call anonymously and then they'll be investigated.
Talk to us really quickly, if you can't make the event on the 17th, what are some other ways you can get involved? We've got the information on the screen there about the event in the meantime, but talk to us really quickly about how else you can get involved.
Well, if you go to our website, we have all the information how to contact us, and one of the questions I get all the time is, if being bullied, what can I do? Talk to somebody you trust, whether it's your parent, a neighbor, and as a parent, the behaviors you see in your kids, if they're quiet and their behavior is not what it usually is, that's a sign something's going on.
Thank you so much for being here. We appreciate it. Very important cause. As you heard him, just talk to somebody if it's happening to you. We'll be right back.